Alrighty, well, we're gonna jump right into this. So basically, this is about my transformation or my journey to a my own website that I could control 100% me, and this is specifically within the realm of real estate. So as I've gone from a Remax approved website that I just redirect my name servers to something with KV Core. Our office recently, well, yeah, I think it was a year ago, but our office more recently got its own KV Core, which is another platform that you can use to make an agent website. So the way that your IDX will fit in with or will work within the website has to be done in a very specific way. And so it's tailored, or it has to be tailored to real estate agents specifically. Not just any old website will do, not just any old option will do. So in the learning and the research of what I needed to do in order to get the website to do exactly what I wanted it to do, to look exactly how I wanted it to look, and to have the IDX search capability built within the website, I believe I've gotten the website to where I want it to be. And so I'll give you just the brief, we're on the page right now, kevinjamesbond.com. You can type it in and look at it now, see if it's changed since the recording of this video. But you can see I've got a little logo up here. I've got a little menu up here. I've also got a login menu for people who set up searches. You can search for properties. There's a little search thing here. There's a little background. Video here, which this will change to fit the size of whatever device is looking at it. So, if you're on laptop or computer, it'll fit the size here. If you're on mobile, it'll fit the size as well. So little info about me, my particular listings, my most recent YouTube video, my Google reviews, my latest Instagram posts, my sold properties, Zillow reviews, why use me. This is all stuff that I put in here and wanted to be in here and felt was important to have on my site. And your site can differ, but I wanted the main page to have enough text to hopefully show up in search results better, to have some sort of information and not just some quick info. I really want it to be engaging as a main page, that people have a reason to come back. So you've got listings. So our office, Remax Real Estate Group, all the listings that our office currently has. You can look at more, contact me, more menu. There's an email list you can get in touch with, some social media, and then there's the disclaimer at the bottom. And that's pretty much it. So you can go search for homes. But so to get that, I had to go through a process because it looks like that now, and I can change it too. But to get there, I'll show you where we started. So we actually started with a Remax site with Booj, Booj. I'm not going to look it up. I'm not logged into it right now. I don't care. The functionality on that was so limited, and so KV Core is another option that kind of plugs in and lets you make a website. And here's the actual site. This is as good as I could get the site after messing around with it, by the way, on KV Core. So my logo, there's a tiny little picture of my face because then you can't make it any bigger or change it. I don't know where the background went, but you can search. I can put my tagline in here. I can change these pictures out and they'll go to different pages, I guess, but I didn't ask for them to be there. I can put a YouTube video there, I guess, and then this blog post thing, I have to add some areas, some testimonial. It's just very crude and rudimentary in comparison to what I was able to put together with I used different, and I'll show you what I used, all this different these programs, because I don't know HTML, I don't know code, I can't do that. I want drag and drop stuff. I want it to be easy enough to just plug and play and just make it go, and I can set it and forget it. So this site the KV Core just really wasn't cutting it for me. So and even to add this is the next option I looked at, was maybe I should add WordPress capability and just make a WordPress site and then add the KV Core IDX onto it. And I can do that here, but it's going to be $66 a month for me to do that, on top of what it's going to cost me to get my own hosting and get my own website and domain. I already have the domain, but get the program that create the website. So I just said, well, I'm just going to do it from scratch, and I'm not going to pay $66 a month for a website that I don't even like the customization and the functionality of. So here's what I did. I went over to PPAR, and I asked the tech support, and they directed me to ppar.info, and it redirected me to this site, which will it tells you about what the IDX rules are. Just skip down to the bottom here where it tells you who the technology partners are, and this is going to tell you all the different companies that you can work with who are already partnered with PPAR to provide you the PPMLS through an IDX service. So any other company that you might find who's not on this list would have to go through channels to get approved through PPAR anyway. So to my understanding, you want to use anybody on this list, but this is not just website creation. These are all different parts, like Boomerang is on here, so there's different things on here. But I went through and looked through all the different companies and looked through a few sites, but I ended up going with Buying Buddy. So Buying Buddy, it's on leadsandcontacts.com. I'm not sure why that's different, but this is one of the approved ones. And I worked with the dude, I forget his name, who basically runs this program. He's very helpful, very responsive, helped me figure out how to make the IDX work with my website. But first you got to get the website. And you have to get the hosting. So you have to have the domain. And if all of this is new to you, you can message me in the comments or contact me directly and ask me your specific questions. But this is assuming you have some website knowledge already. I went through Bluehost. You can use any host provider that provides a website hosting. Bluehost is a popular one that WordPress recommended, and WordPress is the program that I use to create the website, that I use to create the different pages, do the SEO, everything. So customization, change it, and all the display. So I used WordPress. I downloaded that, made an account. I already had an account, but I got a Bluehost account, and you connect that to your WordPress, and then there's a lot of things that you have to go through, a lot of trial and error and a learning curve to all of these things, to learning how to run them, how to connect everything properly. If you want to connect your Google API, that's another topic by itself. But yeah, those are the basics of what it took to get to this. And then once I was in WordPress creating that, you're going to connect Buying Buddy, which creates, has the widgets that you're going to drag and drop onto your WordPress site, which is going to make it look like, this stuff that shows up here. Well, let's go back to the, sold properties or the office listings. So, where are we? We'll get to pages. Yeah, we can go in there. I'll just show you something real quick on if it'll load. So this is my main page here, my home page. So we'll go and edit it so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so here it is. This is still loading, but this is going to look a little bit different than the final product will, because you're playing around with different boxes, as I call them, or see, like this box is a code box that you're going to put. So you're going to have some code in here. You don't need to know exactly what it means, but you do need to copy it as it's given to you in various places in order to get things to show up. The social media, I can click on that and put in, something else if I want to put for that Instagram. I can click on here and I can change that text if I want to and add some, more information to it. The listings widget is going to come from Buying Buddy. I'm going to paste the code from there. The YouTube widget is going to come from YouTube. I'm going to paste the embedded code in from YouTube where I'm going to get it. Google Reviews is a WordPress plugin. You can get different plugin on the. I pulled that. You can get it on through different WordPress plugins. I just typed in Google Reviews and got something. I'm pretty sure. Instagram, same thing. This is going to be Buying Buddy. Zillow Reviews is its own widget, and then I put this text in here. So you can change all of that as you like. But yeah, that's the basics of it. This is some SEO down here. And then I'll probably do a separate video on making an actual new page or post in here. So any questions, let me know.